Right now at 6, Student for School Board. A local senior is declaring his candidacy for the La Crosse School Board.
And expanding internet access. A member of the Biden administration was in the area today promoting a grant that will bring better internet to rural Wisconsin.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Police in the town of Campbell say there's been a recent rise in package thefts. According to a Facebook post, police say there are more cases involving porch pirates. That's when packages are stolen from front doorsteps after being delivered. Now, there are ways to protect your deliveries. Steps like requiring a signature, having USPS packages held at your local post office, or installing a home security system can keep porch pirates from taking your packages.
A student at La Crosse Central High School is announcing his candidacy for the La Crosse School Board. Adam Manka, a senior over at Central, made the announcement today outside the former Lincoln Middle School. He's focusing his platform on 3 major ideas: getting drugs out of schools, stopping school closures, and giving parents a stronger voice. Manka's perspective as a student is something he says will help him.
I see exactly what's going on inside the schools. I've lived inside the schools for the past 4 years. I see a lot of the stuff that most people don't. Meanwhile, the current school
Manka has taken a strong interest in student drug usage, creating a report with a friend about his perception of illegal drugs in schools. In that report, he estimates 40 to 60% of students are actively using drugs in La Crosse public high schools. There's no evidence to back this claim. Numbers from the La Crosse County Youth Risk Behavior Survey show about 17% of high school seniors currently use marijuana, and around 10% of students are reported to have at least used another illegal drug besides marijuana.
A positive case of chronic wasting disease has been identified in Jackson County. According to the Wisconsin DNR, the case was discovered in a buck that was shot in the town of Garfield. This is the first confirmed wild CWD positive case in Jackson County. CWD is a fatal prion disease that easily spreads between deer through direct contact or indirectly through saliva. A baiting and feeding ban in Jackson County is now renewed in order to prevent the disease from spreading further.
Well, during our 5 o'clock show, the word pleasant was used for weather conditions, and it actually did feel pretty pleasant.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Out there,
I mean,
Greg.
for the end of November, 1st of December, you can't, yeah, it is pleasant conditions.
Yeah.
It could always be worse, as we know at this time of year. So, yeah, we definitely were pretty close to what we were yesterday, maybe a few degrees cooler, but overall still above average. So, all in all, not a bad day to end in November. Right now, there's your observed highs. We actually got right back up into the mid-40s. That front kind of delayed a little bit, so allowed some of those temperatures to climb a little bit higher than expected, but otherwise, pretty nice day. Overall, that's a departure about 5 to 10 degrees, so not quite as what we had yesterday, but still well above average. We continue that trend. As you look at current temperatures right now, mainly around the freezing mark to maybe some of the colder spots just in the upper 20s, and then even warmer as you go further south where more cloud cover starting to come in play. We do have a system to the south that's going to provide the cloud cover. That front, actually cold as front's going to begin to lift north. That will bring the cloud cover eventually into the area, but really not until when we get later tomorrow. And so this evening, we're not looking for any type of clear skies. Temperatures getting back down into the lower 20s. All in all, not too bad. The same story goes for La Crosse. We're looking at temperatures then climbing back down, or falling down, I should say, into the upper 20s. Once again, pretty nice conditions. And later on, we're going to kind of explain the aurora that's going to be going on. You can see in the background right there. We might have that going on tonight, and we might have some snow this weekend, and yes, we might see some 50s next week.
Oh, lots of excitement ahead.
Yeah.
Look at
for
that.
those that don't like the snow and cold, we got some excitement.
Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Well, Wisconsinites in 4 counties will soon have better internet access. Now, last June, Dairyland Power Cooperative, a local power supplier, received a nearly $15 million grant.
Today, Deputy Secretary of Commerce Don Graves and White House Director of Intergovernmental Affairs Tom Perez held a roundtable discussion acknowledging the grant.
So the grant comes from the National Telecommunications and Information Administration. It's expanding 240 miles of the company's transmission network. Dairyland will also retrofit it with optical ground wire. High-speed internet will impact underserved communities in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. According to Dairyland President Brent Ridge, they have challenges getting telemedicine, education, and doing business. He says it's about time they get high-speed internet.
In our area, it's been an issue for the better part of a decade, but it was exposed by the COVID pandemic. Once we were in COVID and people were working from home, they needed to have education from home and they needed to have medicine and treatment from home. That really exposed the big lacking broadband services in rural America.
Now, Ridge says the project will develop in the next 12 to 15 months. The broadband deployment is being funded by President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law. It ensures all Americans have access to high-speed internet.
Tiller's Furniture Store in Prairie du Chien opened its doors in 1950. And while the store has had massive success over the years, today will be one of their last days in business.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at Tiller's this afternoon and has the details. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, Tiller's is a family-owned furniture store that's been passed down from generation to generation, operating for 73 years.
Because we couldn't get this third generation to come on board.
Tiller's Furniture began during the 1950s, when Tiller's parents met and decided to build a store in downtown Prairie du Chien, located on Black Hawk Avenue. 10 years later, they decided to settle, where the store is now located on East Taylor Street.
They had it there for 10 years. And they bought this land right here and built this store in 1960.
Tiller recalls many memories working at the store as a child.
We would tell Mom and Dad, you guys run this place like a farm. We'd be dusting, we'd be putting stuff together, we'd be vacuuming, all that good stuff.
Over the last few months, Tiller wishes her parents could still be here to hear all the compliments she has received.
I've been absolutely floored at how many people have come in just to wish us, to thank us and wish us well. And the only thing I wish is that my parents were here to hear it.
Eric Gens, who has been working at the store for the past 4 years, says it is bittersweet to see the store close.
Sue gave me an opportunity 4 years ago to come on part-time, and I've been here ever since.
He accredits enjoying his job due to his coworkers.
The people that I work with and interacting with the customers. You know, they get something new, so they're happy.
She plans on applying to renew her business permit to clear remaining inventory out. Now, the store will close on December 2nd. Ken and Emily?
An emotional decision for sure.
It looks like they have some good closeout deals.
They do, yes. Michael, thanks very much.
Your stops inside Quick Trip could get even quicker. The gas station chain announcing that new stores will have self-checkout kiosks. The kiosks will accept all forms of payment and Quick Trip rewards. But don't worry, according to the company, the self-checkouts are not going to replace any human employees. Here in La Crosse, the store at Quick Trip's headquarters and the new store on Ward Avenue have self-checkouts already. Existing stores will not be retrofitted to accommodate the kiosks.
News 8 Now's 4th annual Joy of Sharing starts tomorrow at the Onalaska Festival Foods. One of the organizations benefiting from the fundraiser is Toys for Tots. Toys for Tots is sponsored by JCI La Crosse JCs. The program gives free toys to registered children so every kid can wake up on Christmas with something under the tree.
It's the difference between parents waking up with happy kids on Christmas that may not otherwise be able to do that. And it makes all the difference for the kids and the parents and the families and caregivers, guardians that we're helping. It's just astounding.
Langer says 400 families have signed up for the program so far. If you'd like to register to receive toys or you want to donate, the last day to do so is Friday. For more info on how to register or to find those donation sites, you can visit the JC's website. We've got that included on all of our social media platforms. And News 8 Now will be accepting donations of unwrapped new toys for Toys for Tots as part of our Joy of Sharing. We'll be at the Festival Foods in Onalaska tomorrow from 5 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. You can also drop off non-perishable food items for the Hunger Task Force or cash donations for the Salvation Army.
A House of Representatives member faces expulsion.
Representative George Santos being accused of spending campaign money for personal use.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now. We're your one-stop shop for the holidays with a huge selection of unique gifts at unbeatable prices. Like over 55% off these memory foam pillow sets, just $12.99. Shop our huge selection of men's and women's Ariat Western wear. This Smith & Wesson Ultimate Throwing Pack, half price, $64.99. And this Jumbo Pet Bed is only $29.99. Rewards members save an extra $5.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $4,000 purchase cash on select 2023 Sierra models. That's 8% below MSRP.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like Pleasney. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
The House of Representatives is expected to vote today or tomorrow on whether to expel Republican George Santos.
The New York representative addressed a crowd in front of the Capitol this morning and remains defiant. Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
This is bullying. Republican Representative George Santos refused to resign and lashed out at members of his own party who introduced a resolution aimed at ousting him.
I'm fighting to defend myself and to dispel each and every accusation.
This will be the third attempt to expel Santos, who faces 23 federal corruption charges. A report from the House Ethics Committee alleges Santos broke campaign finance laws by spending campaign funds on Botox, shopping, and personal travel.
This is very expansive. This is fraud. He refused to cooperate with the committee, which is our self-policing thing.
In the history of the House, only 5 members have been expelled. 3 took up arms for the Confederacy during the Civil War. 2 were convicted of federal crimes. Santos says expelling him without a conviction would set a new precedent.
This will haunt them in the future, where mere allegations are sufficient to have members removed from office when duly elected by their people in their respective states and districts.
Santos has introduced a motion to expel Representative Jamal Bowman from the House. The New York Democrat pleaded guilty to 1 count of falsely pulling a fire alarm in the Capitol last month. It would take 2/3 of the House to vote to expel Santos from Congress. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
All right, when we come back, no pollinators, no food.
Local organizations are teaming up to make a children's book teaching the importance of the pollinating insects.
And we just ended a very dry month for both locations in the top 5. I'll break down if we're going to see any rain or snow as we go into December, along with if those 40-degree temperatures will continue. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Wait, when is there rain?
Friday savings are extended at Ashley. Find unbelievable discounts on top-rated furniture with 0% interest for 60 months in-store only. Doorbusters starting at just $199.99 and featured finds starting as low as $22 a month or $1299.99 in-store only. Only at Ashley.
This year, let Ford make the holidays bright. Go over any type of terrain with Ford Bronco Sport.
Hey, Dad.
How's the weather?
All good.
And the Ford Explorer with available seating for 7. And with power on demand in the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, well, that's how Ford is making the holidays bright. Now, get 2.9% financing for 66 months, plus $1,750 FlexBuy cash on select Ford SUVs, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Honey, I'm home. I picked us up a vacuum and I got us some toilet paper.
Well, let's give it a shot and see how it works.
I see trouble for these two. Oh, come on. Junk. Honey, I'm home. I picked us up a new vacuum and I got us some cat litter. Will he ever learn? And another one added to the pile. Honey, I'm home. And this time I went to A1 Vacuum.
My hero.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Black Friday mattress savings are extended at Ashley. Pay 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. It's your last chance to shop Mattress Doorbusters starting at just $199.99. Plus, you can save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Only at Ashley.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
No pollinators, no food. That's the message a local children's book is using to teach kids about the importance of pollinators.
The Nature Place and Strive to Thrive Coulee region have teamed up with a local author to create the book called Pollinator Parade. The goal of the book is to teach children about the importance of pollinators and the effect they have on our food.
Insects like bees, butterflies, and beetles affect 75% of our food crops. So without them, we'd be in big trouble. Today, the organizations hosted a ceremony to present a $15,000 check that will help fund the book.
The check was granted by local businesswoman and philanthropist Roz Schnick. She explained there aren't many children's books on this topic, especially ones that have a little personality.
There are other books out there in some ways, but not approached this way, where they can really get into it. And what I like is the sense of humor in all of it. It just makes me smile.
Now, readers can learn more about helping the pollinator population when they reach the end of the book. The book is expected to be available to the public this Earth Day.
All right, so there's a potential for a little
Some
aurora
rain.
borealis sighting and some
rain.
potential
It looked
rain.
like
Oh,
that.
you're going negative all the way. Let's get all the breakdown from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yes, we got, well, one thing we'll start off with is as we enter the month of December after a very dry November, we'll see if that changes. Kind of break it down here, December 6th through the 10th, so that's coming up right now. Top is the temperatures, bottom is the precipitation. Once again, the darker colors just means there's more confidence that we're going to be above or below average. But as we play this out throughout at least the first half of December, chances are we're going to see above average temperatures. How much above, we don't know, but the confidence is all the way out there to about the middle of December, as you can see in the top three here. Overall, for the bottom, it's a little more iffy with the precipitation, but definitely looks like at least maybe through up to Christmas, we're going to be above average right now. So, yeah, the northern lights tonight, we definitely have that chance right after midnight to about 3 a.m. That's probably when the storming is going to be the strongest. The moon illumination is going to be a little high, but we will not have to deal with the cloud cover, at least this far north, so something to keep in mind of. It's going to be a brief moment there that we're going to see it. Now, this could be delayed, but for right now, that's a time frame we're looking at for it. Otherwise, cloud cover mentioning, we're not going to see much of that cloud cover until we get towards the morning hours with that system that's lifting to the north. We'll have that northeast wind tomorrow, so cloud cover and that northeast wind will keep our temperatures probably closer to what we should be in the mid to upper 30s by the afternoon hours. You'll notice some of the precipitation working its way up towards southern Wisconsin. That should stay far enough south and then push east, so that shouldn't impact really any of our areas. Maybe a sprinkle or something towards Prairie du Chien, and as we get towards tomorrow night, cloud cover persists with that east wind, but the temperatures overall not too bad. Speaking of that system, here it is. You can see it lifting north and across, then lifting east, staying out of the area just southeast. And then as we go into later on Friday and Saturday, we're going to keep an eye on the system down to the south. That's the one that's could provide our chance of snow coming into Saturday night. And that's what we're looking for. Just a little brief area of snow coming up. It's going to work up, probably stay south and east of La Crosse, the best chance of seeing accumulation. Not expecting to see anything mount. Should be minor accumulations if we see any. Limited travel impacts maybe Sunday morning, but then we might see even a change over to some rain. Amounts not looking that that kind of skipped over it. We're looking about maybe about 1 to 2 inches further east of La Crosse. As you go La Crosse further north, Eau Claire probably less than an inch, maybe just flurries or some snow showers as you go towards Ladysmith. So that's what we're looking at. The other system we're looking at is Monday night and Tuesday. That kind of digs southeast across there. You can see it wrap up and then push east. That could provide another opportunity for showers, rain or snow, depending on timing. Once again, not a huge system either. So we're looking at some chances of rain, but not a lot of precipitation. But for tomorrow, cloud cover and the northeast wind will keep the temperatures around 37. That's pretty close to where we should be this time of year. More cloud cover, maybe a sprinkle or flurry as you go further south towards Prairie du Chien. Otherwise, mid-30s there. A little bit more sun up there, less cloud cover as we get away from that system. So 37 in Whitehall. And then all the way up north, pretty uniform temperatures, 36, 37 with some sun, northeast wind. Pretty close to where we should be this time of year, so not all that bad. And then as we go into Saturday, once again, we got that snow shower coming back into the picture Saturday night into Sunday morning. Some accumulation, we could see a little mix. And then we have that Monday night into Tuesday event, which is another minor system. But notice towards the end of next week, there's a 50 getting pretty close.
Yeah.
So
How about
if
that
you
for
like
December?
the warmth and the dryness, this is your time frame. If you want the snow and cold, you're probably not very happy.
All right, Greg, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, bring on the best. The Packers getting ready to host the reigning champions for Sunday Night Football, and it's got the team excited. Cade is up next.
Attention seniors, be safe with your affordable tub-to-shower conversion or enjoy an all-new bathroom. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of it in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
The Treehouse, treasures from the heart.
The Treehouse Gift and Home on Alaska. Escape, relax, browse in our 10,000 square foot gift shop. Shop thousands of gift ideas and allow our trusted professionals to help you breathe new decorative life into your favorite holiday spaces. Come make shopping local a family tradition and spin the new prize wheel during our Friends and Family event, Thursday through Saturday, November 30th through December 2nd. May God bless you and your family this holiday season.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
When migraine strikes, are the trade-offs of treating worth it? Ubrelvy is another option. It quickly eliminates migraine pain.
Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Allergic reactions to Ubrelvy can happen. Most common side effects were nausea and sleepiness.
Ask about Ubrelvy.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome to News 8 Sports. I'm Kate Overton filling in for Rob Schiff. As we enter week 13 of the NFL season, the Packers have their toughest test of the year right in front of them. The defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is a crucial one as the Packers are fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. A loss on Sunday night wouldn't kill the Packers' playoff chances as they've got a fairly easy remaining schedule, but a win would make things a lot easier, and it would prove that this team can hang with some of the best in the league. But one thing is certain, a Sunday night against a team like Kansas City, Lambeau Field is going to be rocking.
I mean, you got the defending Super Bowl champs coming into our house, and that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge game. We definitely need this game, and we're gonna give everything we got on Sunday night.
Kickoff set for Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Of course, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce get the spotlight, but it's the Chiefs' defense that's been one of the best in the NFL this year. So we'll see if Jordan Love and the young offense can keep the momentum going, putting up a few more touchdowns. All right, later tonight, the Bucs are back in action. on the road against Chicago. It was a shaky start to the season as the team got used to playing with Dame Lillard, and it took first-time head coach Adrian Griffin to figure out some defense, which is still a little shaky at times, but game after game, the Bucks offense has carried them, especially in the fourth quarter where they're averaging 32.9 points, the most in any quarter for a team this season.
The one thing that we do have going for us is we know how to win a game, and we know how to do the things to win a game. And obviously, you don't want to lean on that too much because eventually, you know, it's going to not be in your favor sometimes.
We'll see if Dame and Giannis can keep it going tonight against the Bulls. The duo has been averaging 64 points a game in their last 3 games. I'll have highlights of this one later tonight. And also tonight, Wisconsin Badger Volleyball starts their postseason run as they host the first and second rounds at UW-Madison Fieldhouse. Badgers got the number 3 overall seed. They finished the season 26-3, and now they're trying to repeat what they did in 2021. It starts tonight, Wisconsin versus Jackson State at 7:30 on ESPN+. I'll try to have some highlights later tonight. A lot of local action later tonight as well. Hockey, basketball, wrestling, everything. Be sure to tune in at 10 for a jam-packed show. More news after the break.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Wow. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright.
Now get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's big, really big. It's the winter clearance at Drury's in Fountain. It's where you'll find incredible savings on closeouts, floor samples, and overstocks. Sofas from Flexsteel and Smith Brothers. Casual dining from John Thomas and Cannondale. Bedrooms by Canal Dover and Daniels Amish. And the area's best selection of quality leather from Eckerness and Lazy Boy. It's all in stock, ready for immediate delivery, and all at real savings. Drury's, family owned since 1925. The winter clearance. It's on now at Drury's in Fountain.
Save big money on your next painting project right now at Menards. Freshen up your home with Dutch Boy Forever interior paint. It's washable, scrubbable, and stain resistant. Pick up a gallon of flat for $32.96. Platinum Plus interior paint is a no prep, no prime paint that's made to last. It comes in a variety of colors to match any decor. Right now, a gallon of Dutch Boy Platinum Plus interior paint is $39.89.
All season's greetings to you all from Menards.
All right, National Christmas Light Day, which is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we got temperatures, once again, cloudy conditions, mid-30s, which is not too far what we should be. It just will feel a little cooler than we've had recently. Otherwise, we're looking for snow Saturday night into Sunday morning. That's something to keep an eye on, maybe Monday night into Tuesday. But the big story once we get past that is the temperatures being climb next week to maybe 50.
I love the sound of that for December.
Yeah.
Well, some do, some won't.
Yes, that's very true. Very true. All right. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6.
We'll see you at 10.